Hello and welcome to my next weekend game. Hopefully it'll actually work this time, and I'll explain why that happened in a moment. This is a game that I actually just picked up on the computer that I had to use while this one was down. A game called Pox Nora. Pox Nora is a rather interesting game that's kind of a combination of different things, kind of like a card game combined with turn-based strategy, combined with I don't even know. I'm not entirely sure how to explain it, so I won't specifically try. But I will show you instead. But the reason why this is coming out on Wednesday instead of Tuesday is because I tried to record, and as it turned out, the video messed up in such a way. I believe it was pretty similar to the way when I tried to do Legend, where the first time I bring up Bandicam to record it, screws up the sound. Second time, perfectly fine. So the first video messed up. Yay. So I said I'm just going to do it today. But there, as you can see here, there are 4 different factions for each side. And this is like a weekly war thing to receive rewards. Maybe monthly. I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far yet. As you can see, I'm not particularly well done in this. I only have 1 actual win against players. But Pox Nora is basically a turn-based strategy game where the cards that I was mentioning, like if I go to, training so I can see the decks, as you can see, there are all of these different decks, and each one is a different faction. One of 8 factions, I already said that have over 2,000 cards split between them. And now the cards are really just units, or basically anything. Units, buildings, spells, items to put on your units, and it plays out like a turn-based strategy game on a board with, actual movement and, positioning and all that nice strategy-based stuff. But I am not playing a training match. I am playing in the campaigns. Specifically the beginner campaign, which I'll explain in a moment, but as you can see, there is the PvP section. This is the story campaigns. There's that many. And they have 3 different difficulties. Yeah, it is that in-depth. There was the walkthrough campaigns, which is basically, here's the first deck, go fiddle with it against a retard AI. And I got all 8. I tried to do the Protector at first, or face against the Protector at first in that battle that I mentioned I couldn't do. What I'm going to be doing is instead playing against the Wrath this time. Playing against the Forsaken Wastes. Now, difficulty. I kind of want to do Legendary because I was able to beat that other thing on hard fairly straightforwardly, but I feel like I don't want to just toss myself in that deep already. I am, however, going to be playing, which, funnily enough, I can actually choose the Lord of Bones deck, which is my own Forsaken Waste deck. I think it's Frozen Storm. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Frozen Storm. Okay. So let us start. Also, the music in the background, funny story, is not the actual in-game music. Well, technically it is. It's the music from the game, and it's not actually coming from in the game because there's a glitch or something where if it'll only play the track once, then just be quiet. So I actually went in and recorded each track from this site that I found just to play it in the background, just so I can get this to work. But let's actually get into the game. I'm probably going to forget one or two things because I already did this and I don't know. Like, I'll forget certain things. Oh, hello. What is this? As a relic has annex, actually, I'll actually get into the game first before I start reading that, because that I've never seen before, that's why. But this is the field. This is my shrine. That's the enemy's shrine. In order to win, you have to destroy the enemy's shrine. Doesn't matter if they have like 5 units left on the field. If their shrine's dead, you win. Now, this blue bubble in the upper left corner with the yellow numbers is the Nora, pretty much your currency. These Nora fonts each give you additional Nora each turn, and you use that to summon and cast spells. As you can see, the Nora cost for each. I'm going to get this. Why? Because I like it. Now, the Savage Tundra is a rather interesting side. It's characterized by most of its units being able to attack 2 or 3 spaces in front of it instead of 1, and also having a fair bit of terrain altering spells. As you can see, the area around my base is actually made of snow, whereas the enemy just kind of has darkened areas to show that he owns it. But he already has an enemy on the field, and this thing. I think that's not good. I don't think that's good at all, but you move forward. What else do I get? I really am not getting the stuff that I like, that's for sure. I mean, I'll bring out the Arcanum, but as you can see, that thing also brings out snow behind it. Deep snow, impeding 1, which means it'll slow the enemies that try and walk through it, where my people are perfectly accustomed to walking through snow. But the Arcanum, as you can see, can attack 2 spaces in front of it because it's a frost attack. Like I said, their units are kind of based on that. The Undead, on the other hand, are really based on, well, a lot of units. Not necessarily powerful units, at least the deck that I have, but powerful units nonetheless. As you can see, that Broken Bones doesn't look fairly powerful in comparison to the Archidon or even the Ferpent, but it will actually break into 2 when we attack it. So that's rather annoying. Ooh, a Crystal Phoenix. It's a nice support unit. I mean, it has a Frost Aura. And when it dies, I can instantly summon it again. But I think I want... No, I don't want a physical attack. I'll get the Frost Queen. I'm really not getting the other stuff that I like to get, though. So, let's end turn. As you can see, that slowly disappears. Oh, hello. That does not look pretty. As you can see, again, still pretty weak, but another thing, because they're undead, they're immune to disease, and they cannot become frightened either, which is one thing that is very nice if you can actually do that to people. Frighten them so they run away, or at least not attack their unit that frighten them. Ooh, JK Elder. I do love the JK Elders because they can attack pretty far away. But I don't have the money for it yet. Now, the Ferpent should be able to capture this. Maybe. It would be nice. No, it has not. So I want you to move down there and I'll save. Really? That thing is stopping me from taking the area. So you can see it's starting to get up quite a lot of troops over there. I'm going to hold off, but I will make a provincial marker. Every faction has one of these kind of things where if you summon it, all of your units will gain additional hit points and damage, which is very nice. It's always nice to get those, because that was only 20 Nora to get as well. I do hope you don't stop this. Ah, you're gonna stop me from summoning there, you loser. You're going to take that middle one, that's fine. Yeah, you stopped me from son of a... There's the shard master. I suppose I'll just summon things here. Ah yes, a snow trap. Not quite ready for that yet, though. Let's move you up. Come on. Come on, boy. There you go. Hey, elder lady. Turns out I moved you too close to actually shoot it. I didn't look at the spell. As you can see, magical. This is why I like to have some other units before I get the Frost Queen, because the Frost Queen is like utterly helpless in close range. But the Fur Pent... I'm gonna actually move you back one, just so it's a little bit more annoying for that thing to get to you. Because I think the Fur Pent could actually deal with this until the enemy casts a spell on him. Okay, the other things that are coming this way, however, are not able to deal with. There's one particular unit that I'm waiting for that I really, really enjoy the look of, but I'm not getting. Now, the JK Stard Master, the reason why I like it so much, as you can see, their attack only costs 2. That is fairly important, because if you look at this Archidon, once it attacks, yeah, cool, it attack twice, because it costs 3. No, it actually increases by 2. Which makes it a little bit of annoying to actually use. You actually attack the Broken Bones. Okay, you attacked it. Can I see what you did? Or did you not do anything to him? I'm just gonna assume that I failed and didn't do anything to him. I don't know why, but I'm not going to stop the video just to find out. The Fur Pent, however, is definitely seeing better days, and they are ganging up on him, but I will have him do his very best, like no one ever could. As you can see, they are starting to gang up over here. Ooh, Ice Carved Greaves, that's a nice item. Melee attack against target champion. If successful, target champion takes 50% damage and becomes constricted. This champion may not move, activate special abilities, or attack other units other than this one. Which means he cannot block. I am going to stop him from blocking. And then attack. Alright damage, I mean... But what I also want to do is deep freeze this entire area. Can I... Is it possible for me to... No, it'll hurt my own thing. Well, boo. But still, that hurt 3 of them to the 1 Fur Pent. I am okay with this. See, he's split in half, and not only took a lot of damage because of it, he's still split in half. I do, however, want that thing gone. I want you to move over one so you can attack this. Okay, that's one. The thing about the JK Elder, as you can see, frost damage that far away. He's a very nice supporting character. You will eventually be able to get over there to kind of just pick up where the Fur Pent leaves off. Yay, I technically took this, except the enemy are going to be able to move there to take it away. And the Fur Pent's dead, isn't he? No, not quite actually. He'll be able to attack one time. Now, as it is near Halloween, the normal Nora... Oh, you died. The normal Nora bubbles that appear when something dies that gives you a fraction of the cost it took to make them have turned into pumpkins, so that's something. But You, I want you to get rid of that if you will. And then attack the skeleton until it just falls over, please. It might actually still be there. It's going to still be there, actually. That's not good. Get out of here. Now, I can't summon anything else either, so I'm actually going to abandon that side of the map. And I will have you move in there if you can next turn, or if something is summoned there, I will just have you not. But nice thing about these frost attacks, chilled. Champion takes frost damage equal to the effect's duration at the start of each turn. It is quite nice. As you can see though, the enemy have quite a lot of troops hanging around. Quite a lot of them actually. That ghoul looks nasty. Skeletal Raider is fairly nasty as a frontline troop, but it's 2x2. Festering Corpse. The thing about the Festering Corpse is that they're lumbering, and they have to take an extra movement turn to move each time. It's rather funny. What I want you to do is stop him. So that way this thing can move all the way in here. You can't take that just yet, but what I'm going to do is actually have you move here so they have to, you know, basically just take notice to the fact that they just took it. Now, is there anything else? Cleansing. All units become frozen and chilled. All units take 10 damage and become grounded. I will wait until the enemy move closer for that. But also all of the area becomes ice. Was that this? Yes, all space become ice. And ice basically just slows them down. But the Urkodon will be able to take that. Depending if the enemy move in here, they'll take that. And if they do, I will actually summon things where the JK Elder and the Frost Queen is. What I need to do is just push them back. Because otherwise, ooh, a Fallen Hero. Fallen Hero is rather annoying because he has Curse and all these other things on top of him. I don't actually have Fallen Heroes in my deck. Yeah, they moved in the way. Luckily though, that unit is too fat to keep going. Screw you. Alright, you move forward, you move back, and then back one, and attack. Oh, I actually clicked piercing shots to the regular shot. Well, okay, this is what I like. I just like the ice worm, because it's a giant thing. Although, I do get the Long's Beast Tamers. Long's Beast Tamers are really nice because they basically just sit in the back and just support everybody into continuing to fight even more. And I will actually, get a Snow Charger. I feel like I need it. Urkodon, move forward. JK Elder, you need to move forward, you need to move forward, but the JK Elder will actually move back. JK, I know English. You can at least attack, and I'll move you back a bit. Hey, that chilled him too. And I forgot to actually cast a spell. Oh well. But now I actually have that place. Oh, they used their, they have a mobilization spell that gives everybody an extra 4 movement points. It's rather annoying, actually. I hate that thing. That thing is ugly and it doesn't really have a whole lot of spells, so I never really got it in the deck that I actually have that has it. Where is everybody else going? You should be able to shoot at the Queen, unfortunately. Why did this guy take damage? I don't get spell some sort of effect. Champion on the same race. This champion becomes enraged and has +5 damage for 2 turns. I see. I just thought his health was being decreased, but now I have that thing up there with the Archidon, so the Archidon can just sprint down this way. And the JK Elder can just collect those and then shoot that thing in the face. Now here's the thing about the Beast Tamer: melee damage. But also, I nearly forgot, if something is in basically melee range, as you can see, it takes 2 additional movement points to actually disengage them. That's something you need to think of. What I'm going to do is not Frostbite or Deep Freeze, Ice Storm. Yeah, right here. Yeah, now you can move. That did summon a mercenary on top of it, but you can move. And then you can assist. The thing about the Beast Tamer, can use Invigorate, gives another character basically its ability points, just kind of pushing ability points into characters that are not ranged, or are not melee. And also Drive, champion 4th place loses 2 hit points, but gains Driven, +2 damage and +1 speed, and recovers 1 ability point. That is also fairly nice. But you, I want you to pretty much just stay there, actually. Champion gains close combat frost attack. You're in the front. I want you to have the close combat frost attack. You got hurt too, didn't you? But now this thing can move and say hello to this crossbone. That's what it's called, crossbone. There's still a bird making sure that one's theirs, but technically I actually have more income than the enemy does. So that is nice. Yeah, you're definitely not suited for the melee, but I didn't know what else to do for you, so yeah. The fallen hero is probably gonna go for the Archidon, maybe? Possibly? Game, could you tell me what you're doing? You're still shooting at the Frostbite. I have no idea what you just did there, but... oh, you cursed him with the champion, I see. Well, poo on you. I am just gonna slap this thing upside the head a couple times. And then slap that upside the head. And then attack. And have you attack as well. I want you to do is drive this thing forward. Move forward, drive you forward, and invigorate. That way this thing can move much closer. And you can finish that guy off. Ooh, the Ice Shard. Frost damage to champions and relics is increased by 25%. Finally. Friendly champions are healed for 5 hit points. That will affect everybody. I have quite a few people that need healing, so I will cast this. Now, what is the game gonna do? Oh, it cast the gripping hands on this, so it has even more difficulty moving. The Archidon is seeing better days as well. What's the game gonna do, huh? What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? Now, interesting enough, I think that because this is the beginner, the reason why this bladed corpse that's been there since turn 1 hasn't moved is that all I need to do is technically kill it, and I win. I don't actually need to destroy the shrine. If I remember correctly, which I very well might not. Can you attack? No. Can you attack now? Yes. Kill the stupid zombie, please. Zombie is gone. You can now fully attack the Grekken. Get it out of the way. Of course it's not dead. Is it dead now? Hint, hint, kill it. There you go. Which means you can toss a piercing attack over at that. And you're fairly stuck now. Gave you all those movement points for the game to just trash you. Can you move at all? No, you cannot collect those. I want you to just continue moving forward, and then I will cast another Cleansing Storm to keep people topped up. And then take 3 for no. Deep Freeze, however, that sounds like it would be a little helpful. Provided I can cast it on a location that does not affect... You know what? You're fine. You already have enough health to take a little bit of beef. As you can see, I haven't summoned a whole lot of units, and I'm still sorta kinda holding them off. I think I might play it on Legendary. Play the future ones on Legendary. Because I know I was pretty good with the Forsaken Waste just because of the amount of troops you can summon. Wait until I do the Forsaken Waste, it's gonna be insane. But I might actually do it on Legendary. I might have to do this level over on Legendary, but that's fine. It'll allow me to do a test. See if I can actually survive doing it on Legendary. Alright, you can attack him twice. I want you to move just a wee bit forward so you can shoot that. And it's dead. Now you get to just slap this thing in the face. Multiple times. You cannot attack again. I will, however, have you be invigorated. And you can almost kill it. And you move forward. What else can I do? Another Ice Storm, if I really wanted to. Let's actually summon an Ice Orb to show it off. Entire area around it, ice. What else haven't I gotten? I haven't gotten the Crystal Phoenix, and I've gotten the Ferpent. That's really about it, actually. Crystal Phoenix is rather interesting. It's, not particularly powerful, but it's a nice thing to summon. Because it has a Frost Aura that deals 6 frost damage to all enemy units around it. Actually, it might be all units. Yikes, that's actually rather interesting. Oh, like I said, I was gonna have you attack him, but then I realized he died. He just kind of spontaneously fell over and died. Oh, I want you to move this way so that way you can connect the Nora bubble. And let's actually summon a Crystal Phoenix just for fun. Apparently summoning it heals everybody. What does... yeah, friendly champions heal for 12. That's a nice thing. Might not be particularly powerful, but there's that. And also when it dies, because it's immortal, the cooldown for summoning it again is reset to 0, so you can effectively continually summon it and have it killed, and then summon it again and just heal everybody. Let's actually cast a snowstorm. I said, let's actually cast a snowstorm. I don't think I can cast it there because that is on top of the enemy. I can cast it there. I think it's because I was trying to cast it in their Nora font itself. But you move forward and just say hi to him. And now this is where it gets nice. I can move you right here. And then drive it and give it a little extra beef to allow it to attack. Oh wow, apparently you can knock things back. Slam. Yeah. And you move forward, and the Elder move forward, and then you move forward, and at the start of the next turn, all of that area will be ice again. Or become ice now. Wow, I took that one right out from underneath its nose. Not sure if I need to kill the bird down there as well. I probably do. It's really not getting a whole lot of money now that I've taken most of its mines. Now is it? Yeah, you move forward and you get to shank him a couple times. Really, you only have basic physical attacks, although you do sunder armor, which is not nice. And it stacks as well. Oh boy. You can't actually get in the way. You move forward. You move forward. Can you hit him from there? No. I could actually do this. If I can actually get in range. Invigorate. And then whip it. And now you have enough to attack. Slap in the face. Now you guys start to move down. So that way you can hit the bird. The Decay Elder can move forward. You can't quite hit it. You still can't quite hit it. Well, poo. Ah, really? What else do I need to do? I can cast this. This will hurt one of my people, but it'll also hurt the bird. All units become frozen. Really, I'm just trying to finish them off now. That should possibly kill the bird, and if the bird doesn't die next turn, it definitely will. Oh wait, no, you're dead. Absolutely dead. So all that's left is the bird. Which now I can't hit because it's officially gotten too close. Get out of here. It has an ability to guard against that, doesn't it? It's immune to magical. Of course it is. Figures. Alright, just throw your power attack at it. And that's it. Because I killed all of their enemies. All of their units. Not the case in a real battle, but still it's good enough to show. That was the Savage Tundra. Up next, I don't know what I'm going to show next. I think it won't be the Forsaken Wastes immediately, but I'll probably be doing one of the other ones, which will be interesting because I only roughly remember all of the other ones because they never really stood out as much as the Forsaken Waste did for me. But that's for next time, so until then, see you later.